nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Basically a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Baylor Bears and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Buffaloes ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bears offense comes onto the field first today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. They've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
He's got the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Throwing, Lagway. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Maybe a crease. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, by the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Here's Lagway to pass. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Lagway to throw for it on fourth. Got it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bears!
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I got to go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Buffaloes in the hurry-up.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Finds his man, it's Moore. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Lewis. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback keep. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Lagway makes the grab. It's Freeman. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got him. Jukes his way for more. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He goes right back to the air. Rushes on him. Trying to buy time. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Inside the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. They'll give it to him again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Bears want to crank the tempo. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. With the catch, it's Young. Just broke, continues to fight for yards. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Grabbed in the middle, it's Atkins. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Reads it, fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Lewis on the play action. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Buffs. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Swings it out to the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the bag and get him down for a big loss.
The misconnection leaves him with a third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Picked off. What a way to set him up.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And he'll step across. And after making a good gain on that one. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Young. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Colorado. And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Offense changing the play. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Lewis to throw. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Myers on the move. Finds a man in the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Intercepted! intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the red zone, it's Young. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. You can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
Flagway wants to throw. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Bears are in the hurry-up. Flagway on the play action. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Using the quick game. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Bears have this offense rolling.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Flagway. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it's picked off for the third time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Young. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now.
He's looking deep. Got it down the field. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosion.
Touchdown, Buffalo! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Here's Lagway to pass. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Under fire. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense. And his field position. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Sets a kickoff.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the SMU Mustangs. And now back to your game in Boulder. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Buffalo's head coach at the half. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Play fake, Lewis. He tries to take the top off. And that ball is caught. One hand grab.
And you see more and more of these guys making one-handed catches. Such great athletes that just go up, don't need the second hand, snap that thing, pull it into their body, and make big plays down the field.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Throwing, Lewis. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Looking left. It's caught. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. On the run, it's Young. There's some room. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. In the red area, it's Young. And they swarm him under.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get...
He caught it! Touchdown, Bucs! And the punishment has been extended. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. Locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
The RPO, it's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Finding some room. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Touchdown, Colorado! And the beatdown has ensued.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Might be changing the route. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Still on his feet. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Lagway. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, here on the Colorado sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with a big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense.